Now tune in to Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing.
Boy, look. Did you see it? Did you hear it? Come on, the press conferences are out, man. Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford press conferences. I mean, boy, look. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be boring. I mean, because Errol Spence don't really talk that much, because he stopped partying and all that kind of stuff for good reasons. His car flipped and his life flashed before his eyes and all that kind of stuff. He was gaining a lot of weight by drinking and eating in between fights and stuff like that. And so I think after his life flashed before his eyes and saw how quickly everything could be taken away from him, I think he decided to just, I'm gonna get out of the public's eye and stop partying so much and trying to be on everybody, this, that, and other. Errol just pretty much just wants to get to the ring, fight, beat your ass, talking about, strap down, man season, strap season, man down. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Man down, strap season. What else he be saying? Big fish, big coon, and all that kind of stuff. I love it. I love it. Not gonna even lie. But I wish I could hear more of it outside of the fights. But I understand where you are, Errol. I understand where you are. You want to protect your family. You want to spend more time with your family, and just be a better person all the way around. Understand, but it can get a tad bit boring. But when you start talking trash to Terrence, you back on, baby. You back on. Now see, Terrence's personality Terrence almost seems like he's like scared of the media, scared of, not scared of nothing, to be honest with you. Let me change it up, Terrence. Terrence is more like mad at the world. It's the persona that seems like comes off. Like you ask him a question that he almost seems like he mad you asked him a question. Like, don't you say I'm upset? Why would you ask me that? That's almost like his personality for everything. You see him getting interviewed on Gilly's show. You see him getting interviewed on Breakfast Club. He just kind of got that attitude like, oh, you picking Errol? Well, we ain't cool. That's kind of like his mindset. But he doesn't really say a lot. He doesn't talk to a lot of the media outlets. The most he's talked is to build up the fight for the last year. But for the most part, he wasn't talking to like a lot of the, let's say, the main new media members who were really trying to show him support. And it seemed like he just didn't want to do interviews with him. And so, I just thought it was going to be a boring press conference, to put it in so many words. I thought it was going to be boring. But it wasn't. The first press conference, Terrence talking about, I'm the fisherman, and he called himself the big fish. Well, I'm the fisherman, and you know what happened when you take a fish out of the water? You suffocate it. And things like that. I was like, oh, okay, Terrence, start it off. And Errol coming back with like, man, you can't catch no fish with no fishing pole. I'm like, oh my gosh, and they got good. And Errol started talking about this man's career. He was like, you ain't done nothing. He was like, man, Top Rank is known for being one of the best matchmakers. He was like, tell me who you fought. He was like, go ahead, tell me somebody you fought. Even when you was undisputed, you didn't fight nobody. He was like, tell me. I was like, oh my gosh. Errol going in now. And it took him a little time to get warmed up, but once they got warmed up, they started going in. Now they got a lot of respect for each other. They both kept saying they respect each other. They both recognize both of them are great legendary fighters and all that. Love that. But they were also very keen on showing you, but I'm gonna beat your ass come July 29th. Like both of them looking at each other like, yeah, you cool. I respect you. You great. During them Facebook chats while we were putting this deal together and all that, I understand that, you know what? If we wasn't fighting right now, we'd probably be real cool. And we probably gonna be cool after the fight. But I'm gonna beat your ass July 29th. Like that's the mindset that was going back and forth. Like they were show respect, but it's like, yeah, but I'm gonna beat your ass. And I loved it. It's like it was amped, but they were being gentlemen. It wasn't like they were being some some coons out here wasn't acting all extra ghetto and wild and all that kind of stuff, man. But got busy with the words, man, and stayed respectful gentlemen. I salute y'all on that. Then the second press conference came up and they turned up even more. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence, like, oh man, you know, I hope y'all like fish. I know a lot of y'all like fish. We're gonna have the biggest fish fry ever. We're gonna take the fish, we're gonna catch the fish, we're gonna take him out, we're gonna skin him, we're gonna take the such and such and then we're gonna gut it, we're gonna take the. I was like, damn, Terrence going in with the Terrence slicing them up. And then all of a sudden Errol come back with the, man, you can't catch I'm Moby Dick, you can't catch Moby Dick with no fishing rod. And everybody started laughing. He was like, man, what the hell is wrong with you? And then Errol got in there and said, you know I'm Jamaican. You know we smoke bud. Boy, we about to roll you up and just smoke bud all night. He said, and we're gonna be in Vegas, it's gonna be legal. I almost passed. I passed. Passed. Shh, I'm passed out. What happened? Hey, I always start laughing when I try to do that bullshit. I mean, I always start laughing when I try to play that role, like passed out and trying to come back to. I can't help finish it. So I'm gonna finish it one of these days. It's gonna be good. And y'all gonna be saying I need to be on, you know, some soap opera or something. It seems like a soap opera type of, what happened kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the acting is just kind of horrible, but you let it slide because you're so into the story. Yeah, got off track. Why did I get off track? Because Errol Spence made me pass out with the comments he said about rolling bud up and smoking it. Because you know I'm Jamaican. Man, I was like, man, this is a great press conference. I'm excited about the fight. And y'all gentlemen, come on, man. We get this kind of trash talk and y'all being gentlemen. It ain't like no embarrassing moments, you know what I'm saying? It ain't Rolly saying nothing extra ignorant to us like, ooh, I hope none of the professional people know I like this. Or, you know what I'm saying, somebody out there with 8 million gold teeth and the whole Mr. T kit all around their neck. You know, all that. It was happy to see two grown men in there being respectful, but at the same time throwing their jabs, crosses, hooks, uppercuts. They were slipping and countering. All that was going on at the press conference. All of it. So I'm excited about the fight, man. They were playing chess out there. I mean, it really was a game between, it was two royal kings out there playing chess. You see what I mean? It was like a words battle of chess. The fight is probably going to be a chess match. You see, I mean, it's two different styles of fights. Errol is pretty much so. Errol has a million bricks. It's like that. He has a million bricks. He's just going to keep hitting you with these bricks. Keep hitting you with these bricks. Just keep hitting you with these bricks. Whereas Terrence Crawford is more of, you know, he's swinging an aluminum bat. You know, not even like a pro bat, like in the pros where it's wood and it's like, tick, when you hit like, nah, Terrence got the aluminum bat from college, you know what I'm saying? Where you hit something, bing, you know what I'm saying? That's what Terrence is swinging. He's swinging an aluminum bat. Now, you gotta swing it and you gotta get back around, you gotta swing anything like that. So it's like Errol will keep hitting you with them bricks. Errol's gonna keep hitting you with those bricks, whereas, you know, Terrence gotta get to the batter's box a little bit, see what it is. Bing! Sometimes Terrence gotta get hit a few times with some bricks. Oh, you hit me with some bricks, then he'll swing. Bing! And most times he end up knocking folks out when he swing that aluminum bat. But at the same time, most times Errol Spence builds a house with those bricks when he's throwing these bricks at you. He'll keep building that house. Next thing you know, he'll take your eyeball. Errol will build you a house and take your eyeball with all the bricks he gonna throw at you. I mean, he gonna keep them coming. He gonna throw them bricks at the body. He gonna throw them bricks at the head. He gonna hold them bricks and gonna clap you in the head. He gonna hit you with all the bricks. Where it's, like I said, Terrence lining up with that aluminum college bat. Bing! So it's just they're gonna have to play chess in the ring. They're playing chess right now with the mind games and the verbal battles, trying to get the odd makers on one side versus the other. I think Vegas right now has Terrence being the favorite, and if that's the case, I'm definitely putting some money on Errol. You can't get no more than a live underdog than either one of them two. So yeah, whoever the underdog is, I'm probably gonna put a little money on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to hit y'all right quick because I watched the press conferences the last couple of days, and I just wanted to hit y'all up with that excitement that I had, and you know, man, share some of that with you guys. So I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Send this video out to a few of y'all friends. Let's talk about it. Let's see who gonna win. What's gonna happen, huh? Who gonna win? Well, like, is it gonna go to a distance? Is it gonna be a knockout? If it's gonna be a knockout, what round? If you really a boxing head, let me know how it's gonna happen. How's Errol gonna set up Terrence for a knockout? How is Terrence gonna set up Errol for a knockout? Break it down for me. Let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's go back and forth with it. All right. This your boy ALL Mighty T. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's 2 L's in Almighty Athletics. All right. And you have been watching Boxing Blah Blah Blah. Well, we blah 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 about everything boxing. And once again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got some more videos coming. We want to keep talking about it. So let's talk about it, baby. I am Almighty, and I am signing out.